Day, the 3rd of February, 2022. Do 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 do.
I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hughes. Who's the guy who conquers death? The mister with the whispers when Mumbo forgets. After introducing Pearl and Gem to say we're settling a continent. Shoulder to shoulder, surrounded by water, beyond which reset, risk your face if you wanna. We live close, we build close, we speak in proximity. Season 8's here today, still in its infancy. Mumbo is saying go, everyone's cheering, suddenly scattering, always unfearing. Though it passed by without Mumbo mentioning, there's a crew, you know who to keep you adventuring. Asuma securing villagers, Pearl on fine architecture, Joe grabbing supplies, ready to throw at the first fools who die. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The very first to die, B-double-O, don't cry. Pops and quite chagrin, takes some apples and he flies. Zombie Cleo's next, needs an axe for the road. Geared up and cheered up, she's off with some lows. Gemini Tay appears slain by Jevin, but B-dubs is back before Joe loads the first chest in. Then Pearl's killed by Cleo, who Joe had armed previously. Then Cleo's dead too, per Isco mischievously. Impulse SV got blown up by a creeper. Says he won't be back, but how can he be sure? Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. The resupply crew. Asuma laddering a mine shaft. The resupply crew. Pearl egging a shell. The resupply crew. Joe lavaing a portal. Yo, you're immortal, here's a doorway to hell. Who's the guy? Who's the guy? Who's the guy who struck his first diamond? Encircled suddenly by 3 of his friends. Tango, Corrales, and B-double-O, all armed and armored to shake down Joe. Threats bacon triplicate fully surrounded. Joe took to the sky with Cobble unbounded. Lava to dump on the brigands below, or on himself. This direction, let's go! Heading down to somewhere with coordinates in hand. Bridging and a tunneling connecting flower forest land. Cleo is away, so Joe leaves her a saddle. He hopes as he does she won't use it for battle. Returning to world spawn and lighting his tunnel, he keeps striking lava and dies a whole bundle. And droughts hunting squids, though he tried his best. But no worries, back at world spawn there's a resupply chest. Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. The resupply crew will get you going again. One chest becomes 4 labeled in stock. The shell thickens yet with smooth sandstone block. Bushes are placed, ravines are filled in. Also the hermits can keep adventuring. If dying is losing, then living is winning. Episode's done, but the show's just beginning. Pick up some tools, some potatoes and steak, and show 'em you're real, give 'em season 8. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head Let your mind flow downstream. Sprawl out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. But you might have already known that. You might have already realized that I was Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee, and that tonight you are a beautiful, brilliant, fantastic component. No, component is too mechanical. You are not a cog in the machine. You are a member of the live streaming audience. If the live streaming audience was a beautiful field of tulips, then you would not only be a tulip bulb, but also a stem and petals, and I don't know, what else do tulips have? Pollen stuff? I don't know. You know what? I'm sure that we can all make people sneeze in our own way if we put our minds to it. Welcome, everyone. Craig Sirota, I see you there in the YouTube chat, who says, Joe, I've been watching that dang AI Seinfeld all day. Why'd you get me hooked on that? Yeah, I saw you tweeting about that, Craig. Iconic Anemone says, Joe, you seem to be in a good mood today. I am in a good mood today. You know, we just got back from hanging out with some neighbors. Like, it's one of those things. This is the first time that I've moved somewhere and then was shocked, like, walking down the street, like, seeing all these people I know walking their dogs. Like, as much as I complain about how the particular apartment building I'm in is terrible, which it is, just by some random coincidence, a bunch of people I know who I didn't know exactly where they lived all, like, live within a few block radius of me. And so, like, it's just so different having actual neighbors instead of just, like, most of the people I know in town live, like, 3 miles that way or 2 miles this way or whatever. And no, so we were just hanging out with some neighbors, having a good time. Kid playing some Smash Brothers with the other kids. It's just, I don't know. That's the sort of experience, especially with the pandemic, you know, we didn't have for a couple years. Wait, hold on. That can't be right. Hold on. I had Twitter open. Apparently, no, there's no way that's accurate. A news agency out of Clarksville is reporting that the Chinese spy balloon is about to pass over Nashville. Really? Is that actually true? Like, I'm supposed to be, you know, streaming. I don't want to go outside and look for a balloon. But I also kind of really want to go outside and look for a balloon now. But that's okay. You know what? We've got a lot of stuff going on. So, anyway, yeah. So we just had a fun night hanging out with folks in the neighborhood. Now I'm here because, you know, honestly, it was gonna get kind of late for my kid anyway. So, you know what? We're home. She's doing her reading. I'm doing my hanging out. Another reason I'm in a good mood is I don't know if you see the text on screen here. I just talked to Beef, and apparently I'm allowed to buy my starter deck on stream tonight. That's pretty exciting. I'll duck out of the way so you can read it. So, my main episode is, like, my actual episode 53 is still in editing. Taking on this big of a time-lapse project sometimes I don't realize how ambitious I am. And I just have to accept that sometimes when you try something hard, it takes longer than you expect. So, but I recorded a great voiceover for the end this morning. Everything is moving along, but I was kind of resigned to the fact that, like, okay, this stream is mostly going to be me making more tools and doing more digging around here. until I talked to Vintage Beef. I was like, let me read this for you if you can't read this. Evening, Beef. You're up late. Yeah, just finishing up a vid. I'm about to do my Friday night stream. Would it be a spoiler for me to record buying my starter pack live? Not at all. Go for it. And then I asked him if he wanted to be there for that, and he's like, "No, I'm going to bed." He's normally done with his he's normally done with the server by 3 p.m. my time. Like, like it's one of those things, like when you have like an actual spouse who lives with you, you want to start structuring your day like an adult, and not streaming at 8:30 at night. So anyway, I don't blame him. So he's off for the night. He did not want to be there for when I record opening my starter pack, but we are about to record that this evening. So I am super hype about that. I'm super hype about that. Also, we're going to make a lot more pickaxes because, like, breaking my netherite pickaxe, I realized, like, I can't have these tools be precious to me. We have all of these resources on the server. We have the books, we have the ender, we have the diamonds. I just need, like, a chest full of efficiency 5 pickaxes. And then, also, when we do an HHH event here, I can have people swapping out the pickaxes, right? So, in anticipation of one day having an HHH event here, I need to make, like, a stupid amount of pickaxes with however many diamonds we have left. Does that sound good? So, Dave USPS says, how is the Tumblr contest going? Is Scar still crushing it? Well, the nominations are closed, and they're parsing the nominations to determine the seeding. The actual bracket will go live on Wednesday, as well as the voting. So, it looks like the preliminary results, basically 3,200 people filled the thing out, and each person who filled out a ballot got to enter 10 names. 1/5 of the people who filled out a ballot put my name on there. 1/5 of the people who filled out the ballot put Etho's name on there. 2/5 of the people who filled out the ballot put Cleo's name on there. And then 2/3 of the people that filled out the ballot put Scar's name on there. So I'm in the top 4 with the preliminary stuff. They're actually doing a bunch of data sorting and cleanup because their spreadsheet, because they got 3,200 entries with 10 names per entry. And so because of spelling errors and things like that, they have to, like, normalize the data. So that's 32,000 names that they have to go through before they finalize the bracket. So the folks who are working on that are deeply appreciated, as are the folks who nominated me. Thank you, Flannel Punk. I see you there. Oh yeah, I'm in the wrong room on the Discord right now. Let me switch over to the live event chat. Oh wow, the Queen Asteria is apparently killing it in the pinball tournament. I'm still in the wrong channel. Yeah. So I haven't bought the deck yet. We're about to go buy the deck. Don't worry. People are saying that not people. Someone in particular, someone close to my heart, near and dear to me. Badger Spanner writes that the balloon didn't actually go anywhere near me. It went well south of Nashville. Oh, okay. So I guess that Clarksville newspaper guy was just being a little bit exaggeraty. It didn't look right to me, but he's usually pretty good. But I guess he was making a joke about Tennessee politicians more than he was reporting accurately about the hot air balloon, spy balloon thing. Okay, so 2 people nominated the moon. Wow. Crenshaw says, proud to have nominated you. Thank you. Clam Meditation says, I lost track of time and missed the nominations. You know what? It sounds like I got a good seed no matter what. So don't worry about it. Just show up for the voting when it starts on Wednesday. Okay, so we are going to go do some recording. I'm going to go ahead and We're going to fly over to the shopping district so we can buy our first pack of TCG cards. I forgot to bring my wallet. Okay. I'm wondering if I should have had a card area. To, like, put my cards on display. But yeah. Exaggeration in my news, says Alpaca-tastic. Queen Asteri says, was not expecting a stream shout-out. Well, hey, you're killing it in pinball, so that deserves a stream shout-out. Badger says, if you have multiple iterations, we'll have to decide as a group which one to vote for. Yeah, I don't know. And then Sorrel writes, we're collapsing all iterations under one name. We originally weren't going to do that, but it just gave streamers who have been on a ton of SMP such a massive advantage, it kind of had to be done. Mahi Zero Woe says, notice the balloon is avoiding Texas. Okay, I'm doing a bad job of flying because I'm trying to read all three chats. The thing is, though, like, I don't consider, like, each of the HermitCraft iterations of me to be different from each other. Like, there was this argument, like, oh, well, the rules say you're supposed to consider, like, each person within their own series as an individual abstraction. And I'm like, these are all projections of me. Like, I mean, they are projections. They're not actualities, but they're projections of actuality. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to be evaluating something on its, like, especially too, because they're like, we really want, like, interdimensional horrors to succeed here. It's like It Me. That's what an interdimensional horror is. It looks slightly different as it slides through different planes. But, like, they're all still the same terrifying creature slipping through realities, right? Like, Theosis says, support your Patreon. Can't wait to show up on the Discord soon. Let me check my email. Oh, that literally just came in now. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Just so you know, because, yeah, I was going to say, I thought I just checked that. Yeah, I have to manually send you the invite. That's not, like, an automated process. So you'll get that within the next business day. Yeah, because I already checked for today, and I didn't think I saw anybody. So then you're like, oh, I just signed up. I was like, oh, did you? No, you literally just signed up since I went live, which I appreciate. But yeah, that's why I didn't see it. Okay. So. Yeah, let's, but yeah, thank you, Theosist. Where are we? Oh, yeah, we're supposed to go to Beef's. Oh, I love this. It's lime, just like me. Fallstar says, philosophy of identity in a popularity contest? You don't say. Well, I mean, in this one, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, it's nighttime. We need to go find a bed. Okay, Alex DiParazzo, good luck with the cold weather there. Okay. Boy, we are not using this bed very well. Okay. Clam Meditation says a reflection of the true self exists in the false self. Maybe not a reflection, but at least a slice. And if we aren't willing to, I don't know, hurl ourselves through some sort of metaphorical deli slicer in order to create entertainment, what are we metaphorically willing to do? Okay. The deli slicer of entertainment comes for us all, Orokusaki. But for you, so comes something far worse. For your slice shall be without honor. Okay. So, let's ditch most of this gear. I think we are ready to open our recording. Let's get our diamond blocks out. Face camera off. Start recording. I'm not doing this in 4K. How much do I care about that? I wasn't going to record tonight, so I didn't set up the 4K recording system. But Beef gave me permission to record tonight, and I don't want to wait until tomorrow because I'm too excited. We'll make it work in post. Let's replay mod this later. Okay. HermitCraft, Season 9, Episode 54, Segment Alpha. Take 1, and action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am hanging out outside of Vintage Beef's TCG. That's Trading Card Game. Now, he's got 2 arenas constructed. He's got the Lemon Arena, and for those of you who are big fans of Lime Green, he's also got the Lime Arena. This one's my favorite. It matches my glasses. But anyway, more importantly, he has opened the doors of the TCG shop for us to purchase our very first starter packs. Where do we do that? Boom, starter decks. First deck, 5 diamond blocks. Additional decks, 5 TCG tokens. Okay, so we are going to drop 5 diamond blocks right there. We're going to press the starter deck button. Let's see what we get. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love the music. Okay, so we are just going to open this on the floor here. And we can see what we got. We got, oh boy, I should have came with an empty inventory. We got a lava bucket. We got an iron sword. We got a shield, milk bucket, water bucket. We've got Zadaf, Tango, Doc common, Impulse common, Doc rare. So we've got farm and redstone in this deck, it looks like. We should probably start putting our cards back in our deck. And then we can pick up, oh boy, how do you do this? Oh, you right click. Okay, so we also got a Splash Potion, Gold Armor, a Mumbo, a Terraform type Scar, Terraform type Pearl. Okay, so are the 3 types of our deck are Farm, Terraform, and Redstone. We have 13 Redstone cards, all singles, 7 Farm cards, all singles, 7 Terraform cards, all singles. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm going to build my strategy around this. We can't open any of the other packs until we play more games and earn some TCG tokens. Like, I can get an item pack with 1 TCG token, effect packs with 3 TCG tokens, booster packs, which will have random stuff for 2 TCG tokens, or hermit packs for 3 TCG tokens. I am so excited. I'm so excited to get playing. Also, myself, Jevin, and our good friend, Zombie Cleo. That's right. Zombie Cleo, from my famous video, A Few Strong Words for Zombie Cleo, are all going to be helping Vintage Beef to referee some of these games, making sure that folks learn the rules. Beef added some rules since the last game I played on camera, including like different kind of types of cards have advantages or disadvantages against each other. So we're going to delve into all that. But before we do, I had been saving a lot of diamonds. So many diamonds. Because I didn't know how many diamonds we would need for Vintage Beef's TCG. However, I can't fly because I don't have my elytra on. Now I do. Okay. Now that we know that these 12 diamonds are no longer usable for Beef's game, it's time to apply them to our pinball machine. Yes, indeed, just due south of the shopping district here. Maybe a little bit off this way, but basically due south of the shopping district is my beautiful pinball machine. The front and side of it are going to take a second to render it in. We're going to take a minute, do a quick soft cut here. Let's try and land over here. Getting a little lag, yeah. I know. That's why. Okay. This is why I traditionally keep a totem in my offhand, because if I die while flying, I want to not die while flying. Okay, streaming open. Okay. Yeah, they're just retextured bundles. There we go. Now it's caught up. Y'all saw in my last episode how we completed this side of the pinball machine cabinet. Our next step is going to be working on that side of the back box there. However, in the meantime, I have also begun work digging out the inside of the machine to make room for some of the components we're going to have to put in here. Power switch goes in here. We need the subwoofer. We need the power supply. We need all sorts of stuff inside of here. And we haven't dug it out yet. Now, what I figure I'll do is I'll take all the remaining diamonds here and just create a whole bunch of Enchanted Efficiency 5 picks. So when we have a week that the other hermits can come help me out on Hermits Helping Hermits, we've got all the gear already ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and enchant some picks and maybe do a little bit of digging on this now. Because honestly, after working on that entire side of the machine over there, I'm not ready to jump back into Photoshop and work on another edge quite yet. We will soon, though. Time skip. So we're going to stop the recording. I feel like that was a reasonable take. We got everything we needed to get done out of it. The lag is a thing, but I can edit that out. Oh, boy. So let's put my TCG starter deck back in here. Did I get all the cards? I'm pretty sure I did. It's weird that there's 2 empty slots, but maybe that's just normal. I don't think I left any cards on the ground. Let's maybe just out of an abundance of caution go double check that. Because like the fact that there's 2 slots empty, maybe that's just how bundles work. Oh, because some of them were stacked. Because like the redstone cards were stacked with each other. Eclog says 42 is right. Okay, so yeah, with the stacks we had in there, that's all okay. Okay, well then the next step is we're going to go to beefs. Not beefs, impulses. We just were at beefs. We're going to go to Impulses and buy some Efficiency 5 books, some Mending books, some Unbreaking, Efficiency, all that. And we're going to swing by the Ender to make sure that we are set up for HHH on whatever week that ends up working. That's not necessarily anytime soon. But I can, if I have more pickaxes made, I can do this more efficiently in the meantime. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're good. Yeah, bundles are weird. I'm not used to them yet. Ghost Potato says, or Potato says, I don't think I've ever seen an HC episode in the making. Yep, when I yell time skip in the episodes, I'm going back to hang out with the chat. Do I know what's causing the lag? Something with my ISP. They want me to renew my 2-year contract. And I'm like, I'm really unhappy with you right now. And they're like, but if you don't renew your 2-year contract, you're going to have to pay an extra $160 a month. In the meantime, as a month-to-month rate. And I'm like, yeah, but Google Fiber tore up the streets here like 9 months ago, and they're going to get actual coverage any day. So, and y'all are really disappointing me in general. So, yeah. On an unrelated note, tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Oops, that's not the right one. Dang it. Wrong link. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, sorry, that Twitter link was I was talking to someone who was married to a drummer at when I was hanging out at my neighbor's house, and his Spotify or Bandcamp page linked to that Twitter. Although it's an out-of-date URL that doesn't go anywhere. So, oh good, we're underneath now. Okay. Yeah, so we edit the episodes down so they're coherent, but a lot of them is just stuff like this. A lot of recording them is just okay. The internet's not working. QuickSight says, I'm impressed he's able to stream with this lag. It's only between me and the server. It's something between us and the data center that's hosting HermitCraft. Everything else is fine. My connection to Twitch is fine. My connection to YouTube is fine. My connection to everything is fine. Okay. Would a VPN help? Maybe, but kind of on principle. I think my ISP should just get their stuff together and... Like, it's usually not this bad. Like, this is a... Like, normally I get, like, 1 or 2 weird logouts every 4 to 5 hours. It's not normally like this. Looks like Beef already got all the micro blocks here. Theosis says, unrelated, but seeing your streams really inspires me to record. I just recorded my first time house today. Awesome. Evan Netta tips 30 new Israeli shekels, which comes out to 9 US abacus beads. So that gets us 11 away from the next face camera expansion. It says, been having a couple of not so great days, so seeing your stream is making me feel better. I love the trading card game. I'm happy to see the cards finally getting distributed. Yeah, I am very excited too. I am very excited too. Okay, sorry, we were just about to go to Impulse's bookstore. Is Mumbo back on HermitCraft? He is coming back soon. He's posted on YouTube about it. And I'm glad I don't have to keep that secret anymore. Because people kept being like, what? Joe, do you know when Mumbo's coming back? And like, technically the answer is no. I don't know when precisely Mumbo's coming back. But if they were like, Joe, do you know if Mumbo's coming back? It's like, yeah, I do, but I can't say it. Is Mumbo causing this lag? No, I don't think so. Okay, let me just pull up my inbox here. Jeez. Yeah, sorry, this is... The other thing is, it's not normally this bad, and I'm not going to go sign up for a VPN in the middle of the stream. Well, let's keep our totem out. Yay, we're back. 5 bars of connection. Okay. Do 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 da 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 dun. Do do do. Do do do. Welcome back, Scar. I wonder if Scar's having internet issues too. Maybe that's why he's offline all the time. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's get maybe 5 of each book. How much space do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so if I can carry 4 of each book. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was the unbreaking books. I'm going unbreaking. I'm going unbreaking. La da 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 da. Bum 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 ba da da. Okay, so we got 4 unbreaking books. We need 4 mending books. So let's just stack these here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Mending, unbreaking. We need 4 efficiency 5 books. This is not going to be the only pass we do on this. We're going to have to do a few passes. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there's only 1 efficiency 5 book left. That's going to be notable. Was I streaming when I got squashed? No, I had recorded. So I had just logged in to record with Beef. And I had forgotten to stop the recording. Thank goodness. This was not staged. This was not staged. I'm going to link this. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, there's a 45-second video here of Doc attacking me with an anvil. And I had just finished recording with Beef, so I hadn't stopped my recording because I got distracted trying to find shirtless pictures of myself for this beauty contest that I'm in with Scar. And Scar's always running around shirtless in game, and so anyway, it was a whole thing. So anyway, I just posted that short for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. I'll post that in the Discord too, just in case. Normally I don't post links in the Discord because most of the links are like the tipping links, and those folks are already supporting me, so I don't want to like spam them. Welcome, Sammy Raiders! Here comes Sammy Higgins. Here comes Sammy Higgins. Here comes Sammy Higgins, raiding with a party of 4. Do 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 do. Yeah, welcome, Sammy. Yeah, I am just buying some books to do enchanting of some new pickaxes. So I guess I'm going to get Silk Touch on all of these because I think Cookstone is more valuable. Boy. Oh, he's got 22 more. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll put 8 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now here's the thing we're missing. Is we don't have a ton of... We need to go get some sticks to actually make the pickaxes. So anyway, it turns out it's not a beauty contest, but I thought it was. I didn't actually know what it was, because apparently words on Tumblr can mean things in different contexts. And I saw Scar was winning, and I just assumed that Scar was winning because he runs around shirtless all the time. But apparently, like, Cleo's like, no. For this contest, you're not judged just on how good you look without a shirt. You're judged by how good you look with a suit. You're judged by how evil or eldritch you are. And I'm like, Okay, I mean, I can tick those boxes. I can tick all those boxes. I didn't know how it worked up front, so I was like, I thought Scar was just winning on the shirtless thing alone. That was my ignorance, okay? And I'm willing to admit that. I came into this not knowing how it worked, and I learned as I went. But you know what? That's what people do. They learn as they go. We're gonna save that soul speed book for later because I gotta make some boots. So anyway, Sammy, yeah, so Scar was beating me by a ludicrous amount in this contest on Tumblr, and I thought it was because he was shirtless, but it wasn't. It was because apparently he's evil and uncanny. And I'm like, wait, I'm evil and uncanny. The thing is too, I'm like going through my camera roll. I'm like, I have photographic evidence of all this. I don't need to like that's the thing too. Is like Cleo's like, no, you need to have like a threatening aura. And I'm like, here's my swimming pool videos. This is me shirtless with a threatening aura. You know? Like, I'm like, I don't need to make new campaign posters for this. I've got receipts going back 12 years. Like, you know, I came in not knowing how this worked and went all in anyway. And the more I learn about it, the more obvious it is that I should win this regardless. Xander the Mander says, internet competitions are intrinsically popularity contests. You would think that, but I'm beating both Grian and Mumbo. And I'm like, at least in the nomination phase, and I was only 30 votes, or 30 nominations behind Etho. So... a lot of people are saying Tumblr is a special case. Yeah, Tumblr is a special case. I was literally in the middle of writing a tweet when Doc smashed me, which is why I had moved my microphone out of the way so I could hold my phone better. So yeah, it came. So Doc killed me with that anvil, and I let him have the glory of posting that in his video first, before posting it to my channel because I'm a good friend, and it was a good kill. But anyway, yeah, so that was in Doc's episode at around the 14-minute and 5-second mark today, and then I posted a short of it from my point of view. Okay, so we need to start combining some books here while these orbs go around us. Okay, so mending and unbreaking, I think, are the first two we want to combine. Yeah. So unbreaking followed by mending. So unbreaking, mending, unbreaking, mending, unbreaking, mending. Okay. And then the silk touch and efficiency, is it that order? Yep. Efficiency, then silk touch. Nope. Other way. Efficiency, then silk touch. Efficiency, then silk touch. Efficiency, then silk touch. Eklog says it's actually funnier the mic isn't that close in the clip. Yeah, I had to swing the boom arm around. He legitimately got me. That was not staged. I was like, it was one of those things, like, because I had just finished recording with Beef, I still had my headphones on. So the thing with Beef kind of came in like last minute, and it was like, because Beef needed help recording a how-to training video for the Hermits, and he's like, I just need you to, like, go put things on the wall while I narrate. I don't know if he's going to publish that video for the broader audience, but it's got, like, me and Cleo doing, like, basic gameplay stuff for his TCG training. But anyway, so I had just gotten done recording with Beef. I still had my headphones on, but I thought I had logged out of the server and stopped streaming, but I was like, or no, I'd stopped streaming. I wasn't streaming at all. I thought I had stopped recording, and I was like, I'm gonna log out of the server after I do some inventory management or whatever. But like, so I hadn't like logged out. I was like, I just got to get something done real quick. But anyway. So, okay, let's go ahead and we got to combine some of these books with some of those books. That's 11. That's 7. So we want to do it the cheaper way. That's 11. That's 7. 7. Wrong one. That's 11. Okay, so we're going to go get some more levels over here. Mr. Hardluck says, can we have a campaign poster anyway? I feel like that's the sort of thing that I shouldn't do. Me posting pictures of me from 14 years ago that are suitable, it's like, I've been doing this whole time, is a very different vibe for me making a campaign poster. Now, if the fans make a campaign poster, that's on them. Like, that's fan art. That's a different thing. But I don't feel like I should be making campaign posters. How come some of these are... Wait, hold on. Did I break... Oh, I did one of those books wrong somewhere. Yeah, I combined two of the same books without realizing it. Yeah, sorry, I'm just so busy talking. I'm like... That's part of... Pickaxey! Okay, so we're gonna throw a bunch of these... Well, that one's got a log under it. We're gonna throw a bunch of these ender pearls into the void. Yay, just for fun. And we're going to put the rest of the sticks like this for right now, so we don't get a bunch of We need a mod where the void throws back? Honestly, if Toxic was here, there's something funny about a mod where anything that falls into the void randomly gets thrown onto the heads of like other players who are logged in. I might commission that for my modded server for Patreon. Random stuff thrown into the void just will land on people in the overworld. But like several minutes later. No, not anvils, but just like entities. Toxic says no. Anvils are entities. Yeah, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I meant, like... Stellar Spider says that would be really helpful because I just died in the void yesterday. Clam Meditation says, imagine dying in the void and your stuff ends up on different people. I mean, that's still less inconvenient than it disappearing altogether. Just like items raining from the sky. And like if you're underground, it wouldn't fall on your head. It would like land in the overworld somewhere above you, right? Probably should actually keep that open because I'm heading back to impulses. Unless you're in single player, says Ghost Potato. Yeah, this would be in multiplayer only. Jill Jackson says, I just died in the void tonight. Yeah, see, that's another... Mob would take Anvil Wars to the next dimension. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So we are still pretty far from impulses. We're going to have to fly back. Do we need to give a second for the server to catch up here? I should have actually slept or set my spawn at the House of Horrors bed. There's no mending on the pickaxes? Yeah, you're right. One of these is the one I did wrong. Okay, so we can actually... It looks like we can combine... So that one and these, we'll get that done. Okay. So we have 3 completed pickaxes. Let's just put the 3 completed ones in here for right now. Those ones are working. Oh, also I should actually mend this one next time we're back there. Because we're going back to the void imminently. But okay. So 1, 2, 3. How many diamonds does that come out to? 56. So then we could make 1 more here. Okay. Wingle says, Joe, why is your inventory filled with individual sticks? So we wouldn't pick up 1,000,000 ender pearls. Just as a quick reminder, we haven't had any PayPal tips this stream. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat, and we are 11 away from our next Face Gamer expansion. La 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 da da da. Any plans to retaliate against Doc? I mean, I've got my own stuff going on. It didn't even occur to me. Is that what people are doing? Are they retaliating? Is that the hip new meta to retaliate when somebody does something bad to you? I don't know. It seems kind of petty. Okay, so we got 4 Unbreaking 3 books. We need efficiency 5. Oh, we're not going to be able to get efficiency 5. Because those are sold out. Well, we can get 2 of them. So... Well, Etho follows different rules than everybody else. Just because Etho retaliates doesn't mean everyone else should. Okay, so we're going to get 3 of these, 4 of these. Hey, we got a tip rolling in from Magenta for 11, who says, expand Joe, do. So here we go. It's time to grow hills, do. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 70%. So we're going to move the camera over here, halfway off the screen. And then Quiet Devious 1, what? Rolling in and tipping 50. Okay, so let's see. That's 1 face camera expansion, 2 face camera expansions, and another half. So here we go. We are going to blow through the Tony Stark helmet cam. Expand Joe, do. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 60%. And then getting that second one for Quiet Devious 1, Grow Hills, d. We are at T. Joe Ecclesburg mode now, 50%. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So, thank you very much, Quiet Devious and Magenta, for those 2 tips. Personal Zombie says, Doc spent so much time building doomsday devices, nobody wants to go to war with him. I mean, here's the thing, is... I don't know if I can say this. I don't... Oh, boy. I don't know if I can say this. You know what? No, I just, there is a rest of the sentence. Emily W. writes, nobody wants to fight Doc because they know Doc will win. Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that. That sounds like something that I won't get in trouble for arguing. That's exactly it, Emily W. 92, 952, whatever. Scar's back. Howdy, Scar. Let's see. So we have 2 efficiency 5 books. We also need to get mending, right? Yeah. Emily says, no, I'm slightly afraid of Joe's real answer. I mean... Shannon, thank you for tipping the 20, who says, everyone who has to see the Tony Stark helmet cam now. Well, we've already blown through it, but either way, that's going to get us 10 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. Expand. Just do. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to 42%. Okay. So, I think... So one of the problems we have is we're going to be out of efficiency. We're going to be out of efficiency books. Somebody said ZF has a bookshop. Where's ZF's bookshop? He just has wings and things. It's outside of Illuminate. Does he have efficiency books there? Buy greens. Okay. So here's Illuminate. Is this it here? Wings and things? Fall Star Tips 2, who says, Joe, Anvil Scar, and Lame Doc for the funsies. I don't know. I'm trying to get my own stuff done right now. Ooh, actually, hold on. How much are these bookshelves? 2 diamonds per slot. I might want to buy those bookshelves. Let's come back to that. But hold on. Are any of these efficiency? Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch. Oxidized copper, glass. Okay, I think we're gonna buy these bookshelves. And I think we're gonna have to go make our own enchanting station. Wait, is there already an enchanting station at the spider farm? Not that that's like hyper efficient. But wait, we can make an enchanting station at the Enderman farm, maybe. No, we can't, because there's not enough room. Can I consolidate those? Let's put these away for right now, actually. Okay, let's go to the Enderman farm real quick. Putting these away. Oh, there's not really room for them. Okay, whatever. Somewhere near here, there's a portal. Can we find that portal? It's back this way, I think. Yeah, we're going back to the Ender. Assuming I can remember the way. Okay, we are at the 1 hour mark, too. So I need to take a hydration break soon. My drink has been empty for a while. Just build a giant anvil over the perimeter. That's not a terrible suggestion, Eclogs. Yeah, Citrus Park did have a glow up. How did that not work? What happened? Okay. Should have just left it at glad. I think it's funnier with that. Theosis says the fact you have a macro to say hi to Scar. That's part of the fun. Trying this with the lag is probably a bad idea. Okay. Let's put this here to fix our existing broken pick. A lot of safety is about efficiency. If you can streamline your safety in your workflow, everything just goes smoother. Oh boy. Efficiency first and safety first. Yeah, putting safety first is putting efficiency first, really. Okay. So, efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. Nope, that's way more expensive. What was it? Mending? Efficiency 5 and mending is 2. Silk touch and unbreaking 3. It's 9 either way. Okay, just so we don't screw this up again this time as badly. A safety enchant that prevents you from breaking an item would be pretty neat. Okay, mending and unbreaking. Da 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 da. Dee 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 da. La da 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 da. Do 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 do. La da 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 do. What happened to the pick Scar gave you? I broke 2 pickaxes in the last week. It's been going poorly. Toxic Glitter says, fun fact, one of my mods is that safety enchant on our modded server. There's an indestructible enchant. Interesting. See, Toxic Glitter is one step ahead of you. Okay. This is why I had all those sticks in there. Okay. So, unbreaking 3 and mending. Unbreaking 3 and mending. Pickaxe and all of these things. Okay. So we gotta try and get some efficiency 5 pickaxes is what it was looking like. Just out of the enchanter. No date for the HHH, but we'd need a lot of picks for it when we do it. Gracewinder says, what about like a vampire pick item thing? Like an enchant where you start taking health damage once the tool is on its last usage? That's interesting. So like once the pick would have broken, instead it takes half a heart from you every time you swing it. That's actually a really interesting trade-off. Well, Kindle says instead of the pick breaking, you just die. Well, no. You don't just die right away, though, right? Like, if it's half a heart every time you use it, like, that's pretty neat. Okay. So yeah, we've got everything here already assembled that we can assemble. We can do some mending of that. Some mending of that. Some mending of that. Okay. Everything is now fully mended. Gracewinder says, I like it because taking damage is very noticeable. Yeah. Toxic says, the indestructible mod basically makes the equipment useless while broken, but is fixable like an Elytra or Trident. Well, so that's the difference here, is that the item is still usable just every time it does half a heart of damage to you. And so if you're in a real bind, like, you know, you can, if you're like underground and you're trying to dig your way out or something, you can still use it, but it's it changes the math a little bit on like how much food do I have. I was thinking half a heart damage of every swing. Because with instant mining, half a heart, you can still instant mine a lot. I forgot to use the bed over by impulses, didn't I? Ooh, gold picks with that would be fun, too. Because, yeah, you get to that point early. Welcome, Lizzie Mack. Oh, I forgot to close or open the thing. La da 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 da. Bye bye. Bye. Oh yeah, I don't want to accidentally lose some of these out of there. Trying to throw these, not lose the experience orbs. Yeah, a regen beacon at that point could possibly help you keep going, even when your gear is otherwise broken. Scar demands I greet him every time. Oh boy. I'm about to get some more caffeine when we do our hydration break. I just want to let all these experience orbs get picked up first. Because we're going to have a lot of stuff to do. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. If you haven't seen the Anvil Wars short yet, go ahead and check this out. Because we're killing some time. Oh boy. Oh. Need the caffeine. It's been a long day. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so up we go. Everybody's talking about flying through the end dimension. Everybody's gonna fly beneath dragons. Everybody's talking about flying through the end dimension. Da 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 da. Into this well right here. It's pretty swell right here. Okay. So, let's see. In terms of actual enchants and stuff. Okay, so I realize that the spider spawner thing has beneath it a whole enchanting area. So we're actually going to go there. Okay, so we are down here. We can do some enchanting of our pickaxes we have already here. Efficiency 4, not ideal, but whatever. Efficiency 3, jeez, even worse. Fortune 3, efficiency 4, boy. Just having bad luck. Efficiency 4, Fortune 2. Okay, well, whatever. we might go ahead and manufacture a few more picks real quick. Just feed them into here, like so. Silk touch, efficiency 4, efficiency 4. Boy, it seems like it's really hard to get an efficiency 5 pick. Okay, so we're going to take the efficiency 3 one. We're going to clean that up. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4 ones we could theoretically combine with each other. Theoretically. Okay. So, we are also going to take a hydration break, which will give these cave spiders a chance to spawn in here. It's not going to be as fast as the Ender, but there is a, thing right there. You never get efficiency 5 from the enchantment table. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, we can just combine we can combine 2 efficiency 4 picks on an anvil at least. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up my special thanks list and see who we need to thank. Bum, 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 bum. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Dun, 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 do-do-do. Streams. Okay. So, let's see. Red Rags had requested My Destinies in Tennessee. So why don't we go ahead and play that real quick. That's 4.5 minutes. That'll give me a good chance to fill my drink. This is a Pokemon Go rhyming geography song. I wrote the words myself. It's from our first album, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills Volume 1, by the artist formerly known as Sean Hills, now on Twitch as twitch.tv/redactedhills. Here we go.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokedex in hand. You run your laps chasing Lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those Squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't and a shovel. We could team a sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Welcome back. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a spider-killing sword here. We can use it to kill spiders with, if we want. Might not be the most productive use of our time, but in the very least. Someone pointed out that all these bookshelves I got earlier could be used for bookshelf having, but also book getting. So how would this even work if I put this in here? Now, see, that doesn't give me what would we call it? Efficiency. So in some ways, I mean, maybe this next one would. Nah. Realistically, we might be better off here as I'm thinking my way through this. Just combining some of these efficiency 4 picks with an anvil. And I don't feel too bad about that because I'm the one that put these anvils here. Efficiency 4. Efficiency 4. That's 23 that way. Oh, I think we need to put mending on one of them, though, is the problem. Oh, but boy, this one... Okay. So this one's efficiency 4 and silk touch. Okay. So that's going to be efficiency 5 and silk touch. Then we can put unbreaking and bending on it. Okay. Let's get all of the ones that are actually already efficiency 5, like, all the way against the wall here. Efficiency 5, that goes there. That one's also over here. So these ones over on this side are the efficiency 4 ones. We've got 2 of those at least. 2 sets of those. Looks like I just need to buy some mending books. And... because I've already got mending and unbreaking on these. So we're going to go back up here. Did I get rid of the sword? Yeah, I put it back. Yeah. Yeah, using the books to reroll the enchanting RNG. Oh. We already left. And honestly, that's the slowest, like... compared to the Enderman farm, that thing is super slow for getting actual experience. It was fine when I was walking away anyway. But the boss says that's a big eye. Yeah, I think... let's see. Sorry, we kind of flew past it, but we can go look at it more closely if you want. Yeah, it's, I think B-Dubs built this. Is this a B-Dubs build? It's like a giant eye and like a tower thing. It's a weird eye. It looks kind of like a skull eye, but yeah, core concept. Oh, it's Asuma's. Okay, cool. That's Asuma's bone shop. Bone shop. Sounds a little scary to me. Okay, so we need 2 more mending books. Okay. So it feels like if we put 1 mending book on whichever of these is cheaper. Oh, that's 2. And if we put it on this one, it's still 2. Okay. So we put the mending with this one. Silk Touch efficiency 5, mending unbreaking 3. That's good. That's what we want. And then we combine this one with the other mending book. Enchantment cost 2. It cost me... How are we already out of levels? Dang it. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. Okay. We're getting a lot done. We're getting a lot done. Okay. Yeah, levels do go quick. Honestly, at this point, we are 1 hour and 30 minutes into the stream. We did get our HermitCraft TCG starter pack. So that's fun. But we're not going to change our respawn point to Elvira's House of Horrors because we are not... Welcome, Blossom. Hope you're doing well. We are not going to meet it. We're not going to respawn there. We're actually coming back here. Okay, so let's look at our pickaxe thing so far. So, Silk Touch, Silk Touch, Silk Touch, Silk Touch. Okay, this one actually is only efficiency 4. So we actually had more efficiency 4s ones than I realized. Silk Touch and Fortune. Oh, wait. Okay. So, the ones that aren't done, we're going to temporarily put back in here, along with these, for future stuff. Also, the other Silk Touch shovels, we're going to... This is just kind of be our drawer for stuff for the HHH. We're probably going to need to get more shovels, too. Probably not as many shovels as we need picks, but we will need some. Okay, let's put our diamonds back in our basket here. And we've managed to actually use almost our entire diamond bank. Okay. So, yep, we got the starter pack at the beginning of the stream. And then we spent a lot of time just gathering levels and doing enchants for our pickaxes for this area. But I do want to actually make a little bit more progress on this during the episode. This is not like the focus of the episode. The focus of the episode is going to be the card game. But I just want to be able to show at least a little bit more progress on this. So we're just going to roll through here like so. Let's grab some things. Grabbing all the things we wanna get. Like a lot of slime. 'Cause we don't know how much slime we're gonna use yet. What do I plan on using the slime for? No plan. No idea. No clue. Kyle Valier, welcome to the stream. Says, hi Joe and chat. Hope you're all doing great. I'm feeling real good and I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Well, thank you very much to Kyle Valier for tipping that 50. The first 8's going to get you 1 face camera expansion. 28 gets you a second. 48 gets you a third. And then we're $2 past that. So let's do 3 face camera expansions. Here we go. Expand. Jost. Do. Lowering the Joe Pasty now to a frigid 32% Fahrenheit Joe Pasty. Then again, thanks to Kyle Valier. Woo! Expand Jost. Do. Lowering it now to 24% Joe Pasty. There it is. And numero trace. Even larger spectral face. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. And lowering the Joe Pasty now to 20%. Thank you, Kyle Valier, for your support in the arts and my show in particular. Scar's back. Oh. Never mind. Scar's not back. Yeah, we gotta go a little bit this way to get the, what do you call it back in? The, engage the haste beacon. Hey, howdy, Incredimike. Hope you are having a fantastic evening this Friday evening. I am doing really well. I had a really good time getting that YouTube short out earlier of Doc hitting me with an anvil. I've been making progress on the next episode. We recorded some outro audio earlier, and I think it's going to work well. So, making some progress there. Everything is chugging along. I'm playing Minecraft and I'm singing my song. La da 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 dee. Do 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 do. Gonna wander back this way for a minute. Getting a little bit of beacon time. Ooh, Incredimike says, had dim sum for dinner. Oh, that sounds fantastic. That sounds great. Man. Yeah, I kind of had a light dinner, because I had a little bit of a social evening, taking my kid to hang out with some of her friends and the neighbors. And I don't want to be too tired from digesting when I'm in a social situation. So I kind of hung back food-wise. That's one of the other reasons people are like, Joe's so energetic tonight. Yeah, because I'm starving. But don't worry, I'll snack during Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. But, yeah, no, dim sum sounds fantastic. Boy. No, I mean, I did eat a little bit, but just, portion control helps me manage my symptoms. So it's like not as much as I would have had. But yeah, we had a fantastic evening spending time with people in the neighborhood. And it's just so nice to be able to get out and do stuff like that again. Kyle Valier tips another 20. What? Thank you, Kyle Valier. That's going to get us 2 past our next face camera expansion milestone, who says, for always making me smile how you say my last name. It makes me giggle. I asked you, Kyle. I said, how should I say your last name? And you said, pronounce it like Valley Air. And that's what I say. You said it was like the words valley and air together, like with a hyphen. And so that's how if I'm still doing it wrong, I'm not trying to be obtuse. I'm just failing. But I was this is my best effort. This is my best effort. Oh no. Yeah, no, don't worry. I know exactly. I've got food in the fridge. I'm gonna throw in the oven. It's super cold again in Nashville tonight, 26. So I've got mozzarella sticks. I'm gonna throw in the oven for Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 tonight. Because those you have to cook them at like 475, and like in the summer, I'm like I don't want to run the oven at 475. That's gonna heat the whole apartment. But in the winter, when it's 26 degrees out. Yeah, give me those mozzarella sticks. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah, so I probably won't be competing in the early rounds of Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. Probably the later rounds either, because I'm still going to be in editing. But yeah, hopefully I'll see some of y'all hanging out later tonight. Mozzarella sticks are like one of the best things to just have in the freezer for like surprise guests, or like if I found like if I have friends that are like I know they're coming, like it's like, oh, my friends are going to come hang out for a weekend or whatever. And I'm like, okay, the time they're flying in, I'm sure they ate at the airport, right? Um, but then if they get to my place and they're like, we actually didn't get the chance to eat our layover. There was a problem, blah, blah, blah. If you're like, how about I throw some mozzarella sticks in the oven? Short of people who are, can't have gluten, which I know plenty of, but I mean, because my dad can't have gluten. I keep all sorts of special gluten-free snacks and stuff in up my sleeve, just in case for that. But in any other situation, just being like, how about I throw some mozzarella sticks in the oven? People are just like, oh my gosh, yes, I didn't want to trouble you, but I will not say no to that. Because there's a lot of things where if I was like, well, let me make you a whole meal, they might be like, no, I feel bad if you made me a whole meal. But with mozzarella sticks, they're just like, oh yeah, you just put those on a tray. Okay, yeah, go make me some mozzarella sticks. Nope. And like the thing is too, that's something that like I know I'm gonna eat with them, so they're not like just awkwardly eating a meal while I sit and watch. It's like, okay, if I just ate, I'm only gonna have one or two, but like I'm still gonna have it with them, right? Quiet Devious says, I haven't found gluten-free mozzarella sticks. Wish I could. Well, if you hand batter your own, there's like certain gluten-free things that you can use to bread chicken with that you might be able to try for mozzarella sticks. Like I said, my dad can't have gluten, and neither can Badger. And so I've been looking more into gluten-free recipes and stuff lately. The stuff I get off the shelf from Costco, though, is just like standard gluten mozzarella sticks. But in the long term, I'm pretty sure there is a way to hand make them, where you just buy mozzarella and then bread it with the gluten-free breading. Okay. Let's go ahead. Boy, I'm trying to think. What are we doing? We need to get more chests out. Somewhere in here, I had like a bunch more boxes. Yeah, 10 more boxes. Let's get some of these more boxes out here. Like at this point, I'm just resigned to the fact that this area is going to be a mess for a while, and we'll deal with it later. That's okay. I am in Java Minecraft, but you're timed out for yelling in all caps. I'll give you some time to read the rules. Please don't yell in all caps. I'm the only moderator here tonight, and it's just easier on me to read the chat if people aren't yelling in all caps all the time. Thank you so much. Okay. The thing is, this isn't really too bad as a chest monster, though, because it's like 4 types of blocks. It's stone, andesite, diorite, and granite. There's some gravel, some copper, some iron mixed in, but like this is super tame by chest monster standards. Quiet Devious says, I made gluten-free zucchini sticks. I miss the convenience though. No, that's true. The convenience is definitely a factor. Cause like that's what I was saying. Like in terms of like if you have like guests who like accidentally didn't eat dinner because something happened when they were traveling. If you're like offering to throw together mozzarella sticks, they're even the most polite guest who's like, I don't want to trouble you, won't turn down mozzarella sticks because they know it's like, oh, that's not hard at all. You just throw it in the oven. Yeah, whereas at the point where you're cutting up the mozzarella yourself and breading them with like custom breading, like you gotta like there's a whole bunch of steps there that are additional. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Hey, we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who that's from. Incredimike Tippin 20 says contribution to the mozzarella stick fund. Thank you so much. That gets us 2 past our next Face Gamer expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'll probably be wrapping up the stream in about 20 minutes. I try to wrap up at around 10:30 on Friday nights when I can. Some Fridays we hit 10 p.m. and I'm like, I'm crashing now. But like I said, I actually have extra energy when I don't eat because most of my body's energy goes into digestion. Whoa, what happened? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, where'd my eye go? It's just really transparent. We're down to 12% opacity. They are the ultimate snack. Yeah. But yeah, I bought myself a laptop stand that's like used by like DJs and stuff. Because my current kitchen is too small to like have my laptop anywhere like in the kitchen safely. Like there's nowhere in the kitchen that doesn't get splattered when you use the sink, or like have oil splash on it possibly if you're like frying anything. So it's just a tiny kitchen. But I got a laptop stand like DJs use from a music store, and I can set that up outside the kitchen to watch Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 while I make those. So I'm very excited about that. So yeah, looking forward to seeing some of y'all riff tonight. Is it a pile one? Is that a typo? I don't know what a pile one is, so I'm assuming that's like a... You're probably asking something else. It's a tripod. There's pile a brand, and maybe I just don't know of it. It's got like... It's a tripod, and it's got like a flat stand on the top and a little sidearm for like your mouse pad. Hey, we got 2 more tips rolling in. Like, wow, via YouTube. Roselia Moon tips 10 and says, is it almost time for the Beetlejuice? And Percy L tips 5 and says, Joe, I got accepted to culinary school yesterday. Woo! Congratulations, Percy, who says, super excited to expand my knowledge and continue my baking adventures. Well, that's a fantastic milestone. Congratulations. Wow. Good for you, Percy. Sorry, to answer Roselia's question, we are currently at 12% geopacity, and we are $3 away from dropping to 9. So it goes 9, 6, 3, and then Beetlejuice from here. So I could probably do the math on how far that is. Let's see. $3 to 9, $23 to 6, $43 to 3, so $63 to Beetlejuice. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, apparently Pile is a brand. They make a C-shaped DJ stand that folds up flat. Oh, that's cool. I don't need one that folds up flat, though, because, like, the way my apartment is, I can never have enough horizontal surfaces to put things on. If I could justify it, I would probably have 10 of these. They're fantastic. Just leave them all over the apartment. But yeah, no, that's cool. You know, I just hadn't heard of that brand because, like, I'm not like super into like, I don't know the music scene because like I don't go out and do like DJ gigs and stuff. But I was like, I want to, if I'm gonna buy something for my laptop, it has to be like legitimately like sturdy because I have a 10-year-old who, she's old enough now. She's not like running around the apartment all the time, but sometimes she's not paying attention. And so it's like, you know, I can't just have like the flimsiest random thing that will theoretically support a laptop. I'm like, okay, this is something that's like gig ready. And the other thing is too, if I was like going and doing a location stream, which I haven't done a lot of the last few years, but like I actually, even before I was streaming in Minecraft, when I was doing my drawing streams, I was doing like, I had a location drawing stream from Low Mill in Huntsville, Alabama, where I was just on the back docks where the trucks load in. It was like a beautiful night. Like, that's one thing I miss is I haven't done a lot of outdoor streams, like, since the pandemic, or honestly, probably even since I started doing Minecraft, because when I first started doing Minecraft, the laptop wasn't strong enough to do, but, like, when I used to do drawing streams, I could do drawing streams outdoors, right? Because it's like I'm just running Adobe Illustrator on my laptop, and I'm streaming at, like, 360p. Way back when, you know, the laptop could handle that. But yeah, I would love to get back into doing outdoor stuff in the long term. And so that was kind of one of the things I thought about when I picked this up was like I want something nice enough that I could actually use it for something like that. Okay. So, let's see here. We are making a ton of progress. This is fantastic. I'm having such a great stream, y'all. Thank you for joining me. Like we got to get our first vintage beef trading card game pack. We got to record the intro to episode 54. We got to prepare for HHH, gathering a bunch of pickaxes. We're getting things done. Incredible Mike says outdoor art streams would be a ton of fun. Yeah, they're not really viable where I'm living now. And so like, and not actually, they haven't really been viable most of the places I've lived, but they've been viable like when I was traveling as like an on location thing, you know, like if I was at a convention, streaming from the patio outside was quieter than from streaming inside, right? Type of thing. As long as you had good Wi-Fi. Yeah, Incredible Mike. Yeah. Says you got your first pack. Wish I was here earlier. Let me jump in here real quick. For those of y'all who missed it, because I'm sure you weren't this was like toward the beginning of the stream, so I'm sure you're not the only one who missed it. And I need to put these in here anyway. But yeah, we got our first pack. We got our TCG starter deck. How do you? I'm still not used to how these things work. Nope. Okay, so we have a shield, a iron sword, 7 terraforming cards, 7 farm cards, 13 redstone cards. So those are our 3 kind of elementals for this deck. Our 3 types. Redstone, farm, and terraforming. We got a milk bucket. We got a lava bucket. We got a water bucket. We have a splash potion of healing, gold armor, a mumbo common, a scar common. You know what? Actually, we didn't really even look at these too closely. Part of the reason we didn't look at these too closely was I was like, I'm going to do these in an overlay when I do the episode. So, but yeah, we got an impulse common. We got the rare pearl with Aussie ping. We got the rare dock with World Eater. The special attack on World Eater is flip a coin, either double or half damage. With the pearl, opponent flips a coin. If heads, their attack misses. Opponents cannot miss on consecutive turns. Yeah, so I'm excited about this. This is a fun starter pack here, and I'm looking forward to playing with it. Yeah, the dot card is great, and whoops. Okay. By Gross Girl says the cards look so cool. Oh yeah, absolutely. Beef did just a phenomenal job. I cannot say enough good things about the hard work he put into this, and all of the hermits are super hype to get playing. This is going to be a huge thing. And the little icon graphics. Yeah, Isuma referred an artist for that. I don't know. I'm sure Beef knows the name of the artist, but I didn't catch the name. I just heard that it was somebody he met through Isuma. So, does anybody know if Beef said the name of the artist that did the little icons? The little icons do look great, and I feel bad that I don't know offhand. Can you put a bundle in a shulker? I don't know. Yeah, this is a real next level game. But yeah, thank you for reminding me to show that off. Because yeah, we did that first thing on the stream. And so many people don't make it first thing. I don't want anybody to feel bad that they're... Because like, this is not must-see TV. This is the sort of thing, whenever you get done with whatever you were doing, swing on by. You're not going to miss anything. You know? Anything super great will end up in the episodes or... like honestly, one of the things I'm excited about with YouTube Shorts is there's always stuff that I'm like, this doesn't fit into an episode anywhere. Like Doc killing me with that anvil. I was like, this doesn't fit into the timeline of my last episode, and my next episode is going to be focused on the card game, and it's not going to fit there. So it's like, how am I even gonna do this? And it's like, oh, if I just start using shorts to put in all the little things that like I couldn't figure out where to put otherwise, yeah, then that's going to be good for y'all. That's going to be fun for me because I get frustrated sometimes because I really like the episodes to have like a clear through line story wise and like random stuff like that. Like, I don't actually know what's going on with this Anvil War thing. Like, I've heard people talk about it. Apparently, it has something to do with Etho, but like, the thing is, to some degree, until somebody, I don't want to be have it explained to me by y'all. I want a hermit to explain it to me, but that might not happen for weeks. So the thing is, it's weird putting it in an episode when I don't really know what's going on, unless like I make a major plot point of that episode to be like, okay, we're gonna go talk to Impulse, who seems to know what's going on with this Anvil thing. That came out of nowhere, right? Like now I'm running an investigation in the middle of my episode about card games, right? And that's like yeah, so anyway, with the shorts, I don't have to understand what's going on because there's no time for it regardless. We're just getting something funny out there. Have a great night, Sammy. Do 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 la da 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 da. Yeah, I'm about to be heading out myself in less than 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and do a last call for tips. If you have enjoyed the show or anything I do, if you'd like to support my art, I would always appreciate that support at paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. If not, no worries. The folks who are supporting the show are doing so that you can enjoy it guilt-free. I was completely broke in college and for the 10 years it took me to pay off my student loans. So I know the value of free stuff on the internet, and I am delighted that I have the opportunity to make stuff that y'all can enjoy for free. Thanks to the folks who are at a place in their life where they can afford to support the show. So, no worries about that either way. But thanks to everybody who has chosen to tip tonight or who might during this last call. And Theo says, yeah, I'll get you your Discord invite in the next day or so. Like, I usually say the next business day. And I'm like, the Saturday is, broadly speaking, not a business day, but also, like, I'm working anyway, so I might as well send your invite. It's one of those things like every day's a business day except for like Christmas and New Year's. Eclectic Journeys tips 5 and says, any thoughts on the latest increase in rates by the Fed? Thank you very much, Eclectic Journeys. That's gonna put us 2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Juice. Man, OBS is like freaking out. The camera is so big, it starts having some issues. But here we go. Let's see. Where's my eye? If I can find my eye, I can then expand the camera. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Somewhere. Let me turn the opacity up temporarily so I can actually find my eyeball. Okay, we're going to turn it down back now to 9%. So thank you very much, Eclectic Journeys. Okay. I mean, I'm not sure how much what the Fed is doing is going to help. Because at this point, these layoffs and the hiring problems seem unrelated to the availability of debt. I mean, it seems like a lot of companies just wanted to lay people off. And a lot of other companies just want to not pay people what they're worth. So it feels like the Fed's just kind of thrashing at this point, trying to yell, look at me, I matter. But really, everybody's kind of doing their own thing anyway. And from an economic standpoint, that's interesting. But I can't predict what'll happen. I think we're really kind of outside of a lot of kind of established precedent here. You know, you remember when they had to make up the word stagflation? They're going to make up a word for whatever this is, and it's going to be worse than stagflation. Okay. Let's see. We got another tip rolling in from Taffel. Thank you, Taffel, for the 20, who says, for the arts. So that's going to get us 2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. Here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. Incredimike writes, when you're self-employed, you work half the day, but you get to pick which 12 hours it is sometimes. That's so true. That's so true. The thing is, for me, like, at least when I get to choose when I take a nap sometimes. And that's a huge boon for me. I'm going to raise the opacity temporarily so I can figure out where my eye is at this scale. There it is. I'm going to lower the opacity now to 6%. So thank you very much, Taffel, for that. We got another tip rolling in as well from Drew Baca, who yells last chance and tips 20. Boom. That's going to get us 2 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Just do. Dragging lots of things and clicking lots of things to drag them, and I'm continuously dragging this layer because this layer is too large for OBS to process. Okay, so here we go. Lowering the opacity now to 3%. That puts us 18 away from the next face camera expansion. I already said last call for tips, so it's not good form for me to post the link again. But we are $18 away from the Beetlejuice. So maybe that's already processing. Maybe the next tip is already in the mail, and we'll just see if that comes in before the stream ends. Yes, Quinn Hills is the artist formerly known as Sean Hills. And you can find Quinn broadcasting plenty of nights at twitch.tv/redactedhills. Chloe the Great and Powerful tips 7, woo, and says so close to the Beetlejuice. That puts us 11 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. And then via PayPal, another tip just rolled in from Incredimike for 18, who says, bet. Okay, so the first 11, that's going to get you 1 song. And then we're going to go 7 past that. So here we go. Let me pull up that song real quick, because we have a special song for when the camera gets blown out here. I know the name of it, I promise.
Dear live stream views, will you watch my face? It took up your screens and began to fade. It replaced some pixels from a game you like. And this is my job, so I wanna be a webcam expander. Webcam expander. It's off color optics from a broken cam, and some of the chat just throws up its hands. The Jost is beaten for showtime now. It's a heady job, and he wants to be a webcam expander.
Webcam expander. Webcam expander. Webcam expander. So, hey, it's me, the Beetlejuice with the Beetlemost, hanging out down here, putting the hot in the hot bar, if you will, where I'm at, slot 9, yep, that's me, down here. So we have, we're $7, 7 US Abacus beads past that next face camera expansion milestone, putting us 43 away from the next one, because, hey, I'm the Beetlejuice, I'm worth it. milestones go up at this point. But hey, Drew Baca again just tips another 18. So let's see, that's let's see 3 and then 10 and then 18. Boom, putting us 25 even away from the next Face Gamer expansion milestone. So thank you very much to Drew Baca and Credit Mike there. And also, who was it? We got one from Chloe, the Great and Powerful. Got 3 tips in quick succession. We are about to wrap up the stream. But you know what? Since I'm here anyway, I might as well do a little bit of a show. So yeah, I don't know what y'all are looking for tonight. We could maybe hit things with a pickaxe if that sort of thing you're up to. Maybe hit this stone. Oh hey, there's a rock. Boom! Hit that rock with a pick. That's the sort of high-quality Minecraft-related entertainment that you can expect on a channel like this, especially when you bring in a professional like me. Yeah. So anyway, I hear there's some sort of competition going on Tumblr. I don't know that the Beetlejuice in particular deserves to win that, but there's some things that are true whether you know them or not. The world was around for a long time before people realized it. I'm just saying, that's the thing. No matter how self-evident it might appear to people in the future, obviously the Beetlejuice is going to be the best, going to be remembered all the ages. I'm like the Roman Empire of Joasts, obviously, but I haven't crumbled yet, and so in the meantime, nowadays, people over there in the Philippines and India, they've heard of Rome. You know what? Maybe not everybody in the Philippines heard of Rome at the time, but nowadays, it's the sort of thing you learn about in school at some point, sooner or later. So anyway, I'm just saying, 2,000 years out, Beetlejuice, look for me. Anyway, we're just gonna hit some more rocks for a minute. The rise and fall of the Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice sweep, as the kids say, yeah. So we're just gonna grab some of this gravel. You know what? Gravel is great. It's not just for chewing. You can throw it, too. A lot of people are like, yeah, if you're an assassin, you can keep sand in your pocket to throw in people's eyes. But you know what? For some real fun, keep some gravel in your pocket to slip into people's shoes. People think being an assassin, that takes a lot of stealth. Putting gravel in people's shoes, now that's a real challenge, It's always good to push your own limits. You don't want to be accepting the limits other people put on you. Like your parents might say, hey, this is what we expect of you. And you know what? You can do better. You can always do better. So maybe do better. Just as a general guideline for how you approach life. Just saying that as a general idea. Hey, we got another tip rolling in. Let's see, Aaron tipping a pie with 3 U.S. Abacus beads. Thank you very much, Aaron. That puts us 22 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. We already did last call for tips, so I'm not going to post the URL or anything, because that would be gauche. And the Beetlejuice is not gauche. I'm not the Beetle gauche. That would be unacceptable. That's a totally different guy. So anyway, we're out of inventory slots here. We should probably fly up here and put these things in the chest, Here we go. Boom, there's a box full of rocks. Next problem. Okay, we can also, go ahead and maybe toss some of this gravel in here, because we're going to need the gravel for making concrete later. We got plenty of concrete powder we're going to have to make for these walls. Yeah. Yeah, you should always put gravel in someone else's shoes before you walk a mile in them. I'm putting that on Twitter. You should always slip gravel into another man's shoes before you walk a mile in them. I really prefer the classical definition of man, which is, all mankind, all humanity. A lot of people want to gender the word man today. I'm not sure I'm thrilled about that, but whatever. You know what? If you only want to put gravel in certain people's shoes, I mean, that's your own preference, I guess. But, I think you should put gravel in any man's shoes, regardless of, any sort of, government forms or preconceptions or whatever. I'm just saying. Chloe the Great and Powerful says, how do you capture the Beetlejuice voice in that tweet? Aggressively, Chloe. Chloe, like all things, aggressively. I've seen that lately. A lot of people, they start attributing what I do to passive aggressiveness. And I'm like, do you not learn aggressiveness in schools anymore? This is just aggression. There's nothing passive. This is active aggression. What is wrong with you? Hufflepuff Cookie just crocheted an entire tiny duck. Oh, that's fantastic. Hufflepuff says it's very cute and small. And he has one wing a little lopsided so it looks like he's waving. That's adorable. Fantastic. Good for you, Hufflepuff. I'm always happy when people show up here and they do little crafts or they play games. You know, this is not. You know, I'm not putting on Macbeth here. I'm not just like I demand you watch Banquo's Ghost. This is not that. This is something else. And if you want to crochet, you should come in here and crochet. That's what you should do. Be the crow you want to shay in the world. Just saying. Demented MK says, hey, I made a potato farm during this stream. Hey, good for you, Demented MK. I don't know why Demented MK sounds like they're more from New York than I normally am. But I hope you had a fantastic time making your potato farm in the outer boroughs or something. I don't actually know enough about New York to know which ones are the outer boroughs. I'm guessing just anything that's not Manhattan. Because Manhattan's just like, yeah, we're the only inner borough. And all the rest are the outer boroughs. Oh, I don't know. Is that how that works? Theosis says, rendering time lapse. I finally get how replay mod works. It's a whole thing, huh? It's a whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna slip the good blocks into the good block box, and then everything else goes out in the outer borough boxes. Yeah, I know I said I was going to wrap up the stream, but you know, you people paid good money for the Beetlejuice, and I figure you deserve a little Beetlejuice, you know, just as a treat. So, here we are. Hey, let's go get some more of these pickaxes, you know. Welcome, Lilla Beast. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thank you for the raid. Okay, we're going to grab some pickaxes here from the good ones. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. I was thinking I would come back here and the ones I need to repair, I'll put up there for later. Whatever, it's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Flexi says I was making little bows with hair clips. Oh my gosh, how come I'm falling out of the sky? That was undesirable descent. I was having some indecent exposure to the ground. It was going to be very painful for me. Percy says, hey, this stream's been special tonight. Fantastic, Percy. Fantastic. Hey, let's kill this guy with a sword. You're dead with a sword. I should have named all my swords Dr. Sword. From the Dracula. I don't know, the voice is drifting. Matthew Wilson says, are you going to fill the pinball machine with farms and such? It's actually going to be a giant Elytra course. I'm going to fill it with models of the actual components that would be in a real pinball machine, and you'll fly amongst them as part of an Elytra course. It's going to be pretty cool when it's all done. Tropical Punk says my roommate is home and doesn't like random loud sounds, so I'm trying not to giggle. I mean, I don't know how loud your giggle is, but just in general, I could understand, like, as a roommate, being like, hey, please don't slam doors randomly when it's close to midnight in our time zone, right? Please don't throw things down the stairs, right? But, like, if somebody is giggling because they are enjoying something, I feel like that's maybe okay. Maybe people should be allowed to express emotion. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a terrible roommate. Uh, Chloe the Great and Powerful writes, "Who doesn't enjoy the sound of laughter in their home?" Yeah, that's kind of. But like maybe this person just has a ludicrously powerful giggle, as Nola says. Please don't laugh or express humanity in my home. Yeah. Live, don't laugh, love. Just on a giant wood carving in the kitchen. Clam Meditation says, the laughter of my friends warms my heart. Floor Archivist says, I normally don't say much in chat, but I've been having such a lovely time watching tonight, so thank you. Thank you, Floor Archivist, for joining us again. Hufflepuff Cookie says, a weird, creepy laugh when you're home alone would freak me out. But the roommate knows that this person is there, right? Like... Tam Cronin says, my husband is in bed already and I try to giggle quietly. Okay, there's a difference too. Like, if you have a sleeping baby, right? Or a sleeping spouse or something. Like, being like, I want to be considerate of this person. The baby is growing and it needs rest. The spouse might have work in the morning. You can, being considerate of them as a favor to them or in appreciation for where they are in life is very different from a roommate being like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to watch television in the other room and you giggling in your bedroom is too loud, right? Like, that's different. That's a different class of problem. I mean, I'm not here to make judgments about your roommate. I'm just doing it anyway. From this distance, it looks like I'm wearing a graduation cap. That's just a stack of stone. But thank you, NJ. I'm glad you appreciate my headwear. Folks asking how much further down am I going? So the thing about this is that the ground at the bottom of a pinball machine is slanted. And so I actually have a birch line here. So it needs to go deeper in the front than in the back by like a lot. So when we actually get all the way back here, it might look like, wow, Joe, you haven't started on this part at all. Which, in fairness, I haven't. But in this part, we're only going down like 10 blocks, right? Whereas in the front, we're going down like 40. Or more, actually, probably. So, yeah. So we're almost to where we need to be over here. But we started, like, level with this. We started at this level, and we're going down. Yeah, we could try TNT. Yeah, I did remove a lot of water and sand in the back. But anyway, I was promised mozzarella sticks by myself. I said I was going to make myself mozzarella sticks later in exchange for going light on dinner. So I'd have the energy to take my kid out to have fun with the neighbors, which I did. She had a great time. I had a great time. So I had a fantastic evening tonight. Let's call it. Let's go bake some mozzarella sticks. I extended the stream a little bit because I know y'all paid good money for that Beetlejuice, and I want to demonstrate appreciation for that. But yeah, I gotta know my limits, and let's see what Mystery Pinball 3000 is streaming tonight. Bum. Oh, I scrolled past him. It's funny. I used to scroll down to the bottom of my following list to find Manu, but now he is super competitive with 44 viewers already. Oh boy, the name of this movie is already scaring me. There's no way that a good movie is called Mr. Nanny from 1993. There's going to be a lot to mock in this. That much is clear. Mystery Pinball Theater, just to warn you, a lot of the stuff that they make fun of is worth making fun of because it's very dated. But looking at that name, yeah, that's going to be a whole thing. Oh wait, this has Hulk Hogan in it? Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a whole thing. So, anyway, when you get over there, you're going to see one of the most interesting setups in Twitch. Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 is run by Manu Smith, who runs a video production company. He wrote a bunch of custom code to let people write jokes that show up on screen that other people can vote for. It's like Mystery Pinball Theater is like Mystery Science Theater, but with voting on the riffs. So, yeah, definitely, if you want to see something interesting and just creative, like, this is one of the coolest things on Twitch out there. So, we're not going to do a raid message because they're in the middle of a contest right now and they don't need the chat spammed. But I'm going to hit raid now. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do. Stop.